Okay, so I'm going to attempt to do a makeup tutorial. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but here we go. Okay, first of all, we use, I feel like an idiot, this eyeshadow. It's called Honey Lust, and it's made by MAC. And I'm going to use the thing as a mirror. So, okay, so and I'm not wearing any makeup right now. It's gone. It looks like I am, but I think it's just the shadow. Okay, so, wow, it's hard to do it backwards, but okay, so just put it all over your lid, like so, and then, oh my god, it's like doing it backwards. Okay. Okay, so there's the kind of gold. For your crease, use a darker color, always. I like this color. It's called Humid. It's green. I have green eyes. It kind of brings them out. So first you want to put it, I'm going to have to use another mirror. I'm going to put it in your crease, so kind of like this. Kind of blend it in a little bit, but not too much. So there, you have that. Okay, it looks super green right now. Hold on though, we'll fix that. Other side, in the crease. Crease, 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 do. Okay, and then kind of like take the stuff off the brush and sort of blend it all in together. Okay. So there we have the shadow. Okay. Holler. Next comes the liner, and I'm going to use this dark brown, and I'm using just a brush that looks like this, and a dark brown eyeshadow, and then I have this little palette from like 1992. This is the color that I use, this one. Okay, so now I'm going to do the around the eyes, like this. And it's like a really thin liner brush. You can get it anywhere. This one's MAC too. And I'm just like putting the shadow where you would put eyeliner, and kind of giving it a little smoke, and just on the edges like so. You can see the difference. Do on this side too. Again, under the eye, and then on the end like so, just a little farther than the lid goes, not too far. So there is that. Dramatic. And then what I sometimes use is liquid liner. This is actually Revlon. This is a good one too. MAC makes a good one. Revlon makes like a good cheap one. And I think where most people go wrong with liquid liners, they try to put it on their lids. But what works, I think, it's a little subtler, if you have a steady hand, is to put it under the lid. So let's see if you can see how I'm doing this. I'm actually putting it under the lashes, on like the wet part of your eye. There. So it doesn't look like it's all, you know, Cleopatra-y. And then I put it on the end too, And you can put it on the under, on here. I'll show you how to do that too. There. But again, like, you don't have to do that. I'll just put it on one eye. Oh, no, it doesn't look good because I messed it up. There. Okay. Okay, so now that we have the liner, I'll put the liquid liner on both sides because what the hell? Again, under, on the under, not on the over. So put it underneath your eyelashes, like that. And you can put it a little bit farther out on the end. And then, again, if you want to, this is kind of hard, but if you have eye allergies, do not do that because it'll make your eyes kind of jacked. Okay, so now we have the shadow and the liner on the eyes. Now we just need some mascara. I'm a big fan of this. It's called Lash Architect. It's like $10. I think it's the best mascara out there, especially for the money. I think it's Maybelline that makes it. I'm not even sure. I can't read without my glasses, so it looks like this though. And then obviously mascara. Just do. On the other side. And then, for the lower, I'm gonna have to use a mirror for the lower lashes. Very important. And then the other side. Et voila! Eyemakeup tutorial. Also, this is what I use for blush. Oh my god. This is what I use for blush. It's called Tarte. And you do this. And then you do this. And then you look like a clown. Hold on. A little more. Oh, wait. There. I'm doing it all backwards. You just rub it in. Because blush should always go like this down your cheekbone. And then rub a side too. So kind of have some blush. Sorry, my hair's a mess. Okay, blush. And then top it off with Studio Fix powder. Always make sure you don't end it at your chin so it kind of blends in with your neck. And then voila, you have a face. There. I think that's it. You probably know how to put on lipstick, so I won't go into that. If you have any questions, please comment away, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you, and good night, or good afternoon. Okay, bye.